Something nobody wants you about leaving school is that your cycle of friendships will change. It will. Back then when we were in school, we felt like friendship was something permanent. You know, you shared classes together, you shared struggles together, you shared lectures, assignments together, you even shared laughter together, and you think that this friendship is something that would last forever. But after school ends, guess what happens? Life begins to move in different directions. Everybody begins to face their own life. You know, people begin to have their priorities, different schedules, different environments, and slowly you realize that those friendships you used to think would last a lifetime just dissolves automatically. That is what life after school does. I know some of you will be like, it depends on the kind of people you mingle with, because yeah, I know there are some friendships that last even after school, even till you get married, till God knows when. Friendships that are very, very strong, it happens, but it's rare, right? So for me personally, I'm not the type that keeps friends. I don't keep friends. I have a couple of friends. Yeah. I don't keep friends, but I have a couple of friends, one or two of them. That does not mean that I don't relate with people. It doesn't mean I don't, socialize with people. Of course, I vibe with people when I see them. I talk with people, I laugh with them, but I cannot say that they are my friends, because there are some things, some attributes I need to see in a person that will convince me that, oh, this person is worthy to be my friend. This person is qualified to be called my friend. For the fact that I'm associating with you does not make you my friend, right? So that is it. This is what we experienced back then in school. Okay, because they are your classmates, you get to attend lectures with them, you share your knowledge together, you share your ideas together, you share even assignments together, does not make you your friend. It's after school has ended that's when you will begin to actually see the people who are really your friends. Yeah, the people that will stay with you even when life gets busy. You know, there is something life after school teaches you about friendships. It teaches you that friendship is not about having a lot of people around you. It's not about having plenty, thousands of people around you. It's about having people, or few persons rather, who truly understands you. Having few people who supports you. Having few people who celebrate even your smallest wins. It's just basically having people who will be there for you when the going gets tough. And so I have come to realize personally that adulthood or growing up is not about losing friends. It's not about losing friends. It's just about having the understanding that it's not everyone will walk the entire journey with you, because there are just some persons who are meant to be in a particular chapter of your life. They are not meant to be there. They are not meant to exist in the whole story, in the entire book. They are not meant to exist in the entire book. They are just meant to be in a particular chapter of your life. This is something I've come to realize about friendship when it comes to life after school. I hope you understand my point of view. So, guys, this is just my own little 2 cents about what I think concerning friendships when it comes to life after graduation, when you have left school, you know. And another thing is, for the fact that some of the people we used to relate to back then in school are no longer in touch with us, does not mean that it's caused as a result of misunderstanding or fight. No, it's not because of that. In fact, it's just basically because of the different directions that life, the reality of life, has opened people to. You know, when you're in school, it's as if you are confined in one particular space. But after you are done with school, you are just thrown into the world to go and find your feet. I don't know if you get. It's as if you are just put out there to go and find your direction by yourself. So I understand that a lot of persons are trying to build themselves up. A lot of persons are trying to find their feet. A lot of persons are trying to actually figure out their lives, because the truth is, it's not everybody you see looking all put together that actually has their lives figured out. Some people, now packaging make them look like that, but when they start speaking with you, you really understand that these people, they don't, their life is not figured out yet. So I understand the fact that some persons whom we have lost communications with did not happen as a result of misunderstanding. It just happens because we are just trying to build ourselves, including me. Yes, in fact, I'm not the type that calls, but that does not mean I don't call. I call people. I call my friends. But when I don't call you, it doesn't mean that I'm proud to call you or I'm being arrogant to call you. It just means that I'm trying to, put some things in place. I'm trying to make things work for me. So that is it, guys. Thank you for sticking around and watching this video to the very end. I will see you in my next video. Do take care of yourselves. Bye for now.